Once again, we have a Commander 2016 deck. This one, Entropic Uprising, the non-white Commander, Yidris, Maelstrom Wielder, blue, black, red, green, 5/4 legendary creature, ogre, wizard, trample. Whenever Yidris, Maelstrom Wielder, deals combat damage to a player, as you cast spells from your hand this turn, they gain Cascade. Ooh, Cascade. Who doesn't like that? Let's see what's inside. Here are the legendaries, the partner generals. Again, we talked about Yidris already. We got Kydele, Chosen of Kruphix, a 4-mana 2/3 legendary creature, human wizard. Tap, add a colorless to your mana pool for each card you draw on this turn, partner. We got Thrasios, Triton hero, a 2-mana 1/3 legendary merfolk wizard. Tap 4, scry 1, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield, otherwise draw a card. That's basically Coiling Oracle every turn, kind of, with a scry. Then we got Vial, Smasher the Fierce, 3-mana 2/3. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, Vial, Smasher the Fierce deals combat damage to that spell's equal to that spell's converted mana cost to an opponent chosen at random. These are very different abilities. The theme of Yidris is basically chaos. If you look at the deck, which we're about to look at some of the cards in the deck, it's all over the place. Here are just a couple of the cards from the deck that I wanted to point out why it's just all over the place. We have Suspend, Cipher, Retrace, Miracle, Cascade, Old School, Fear, Threshold, Equipment, Delve, a Nephilim randomly, the only one that got their own Nephilim, and Flashback. It's just literally tons of random abilities. The deck has wraths, it has attacking creatures. The unfortunate part about the deck is Yidris really requires you to connect with your opponent. It has to do combat damage. The 4 other generals don't have that kind of restriction on them. They don't make you hit them to do stuff, which kind of sucks, and the deck probably should have some more ways to get through, and it doesn't, but that's okay. Just this Whisper Silk Cloak, if you have that, then, well, you're good to go. Other than that, you're kind of hopefully being able to hit, not have to trade your Yidris away, get to cascade a bunch of times each turn, and generate a ton of value. Speaking of value, let's look at the financials for the deck. These are the only cards in the deck that are worth about $2 or more. The new cards are all worth a good amount, with I think Yidris being the most expensive at about $11 or $12. Right now, this is all mid-TCG player pricing. Burgeoning would be worth a little bit more if it hadn't just gotten reprinted in Eternal Masters. Chromatic Lantern, I think that's the first time they've reprinted it. I'm not 100% sure, but it was approaching $7 or $8, and this got it down to about $5. A couple stuff here down at the bottom. Reliquary Tower, just reprints that are you see in some of these decks. Bloodbraid Elf they just put in Eternal Masters, otherwise it'd be worth a little bit more. The total value of the deck, again, the MSRP of these things is $34.99. This one's total value comes out to around $85. So again, you're spending $34.99 to get a value of about $85, $84. And again, that's counting every card, not just the cards above $1. So no guarantee you're gonna be able to just flip it for that much, but spending $35, you're definitely gonna get your money's worth. As I've said throughout these reviews, there's definitely value in these. They did a good job. This one feels the most random, but I think it's supposed to, because Yidris is the Maelstrom wielder, and Cascade is supposed to be random and fun and chaos and weird. Hopefully that's not to the detriment of the deck, and you can still, win a fair amount of the time. But it's not always about winning. Sometimes it's about watching the world burn.